up, YouTube? Welcome back to another Viper video. And today, we are going to be touring the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. I will see y'all there. Actually, sorry, one more thing. I want to advertise a channel that is called Annabella's Videos. Hi! Okay, so that's the videos. I gotta go, bye. Guys, we are here at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Here it is, guys, the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. I'm gonna see y'all inside. Peace out. Okay, guys, we are at the Cowboys Stadium entrance. We are waiting in line right now, guys. Go ahead and look over there. We are at the Cowboys entrance, and let's go ahead and go see what's inside. Guys, we are inside right now, and take a look at this. Golly, guys. So, we are going to be touring. Well, actually, we're going to be, I don't know what we're doing. So yeah.
Have at each end zone, it looks like it's just a bunch of glass windows at each end zone. It's really not windows at all. They're actually the largest retractable glass doors in the world. There are 5 on each end zone. And they're like giant sliding glass panels. Each panel is about 38 feet wide, 120 feet tall. Now, 2 of the panels slide north to open, and the other 3 slide south to open. And it takes about 6 minutes to open or close these giant end zone doors. And we'll get a good look at them when we get up on the Dr. Pepper platform in a little bit. But the tricky thing about the end zone doors is we need to make sure if we're going to open them, we have to open both sets of doors at the same time, because there's an internal air pressure situation that's created when we open these giant doors. Okay? But the last time we had both the roof and the doors open was the Thursday night game we recently had here, and that is only the 14th time in the history of the stadium that we've had both the roof and the end zone doors open at the same time. Alright, so next thing I want to talk about is this giant video board behind me here. Can y'all see it okay? I'll move out of the way if you can't. That was Mr. Jones's idea to build something of this magnitude, of this size for the stadium. And he wanted it four-sided so that no matter where you were sitting in the stadium, you would have a good view of at least one of the 4 sides of this board. So the only company that he talked to at the time that had the technology to build something this big was Mitsubishi. So they're the ones that actually assemble the video boards here on site. It is as big as it looks. The dimensions of the sideline board are 160 feet wide, 72 feet tall. Okay, folks, 72 feet tall, that's about 7 stories tall. Everybody knows what a 7-story building looks like?
Very good.
Okay, that's how big that thing is. Now, the end zone ones are smaller. They're about 50 foot wide by 28 feet tall, but still, that's huge for a video board. The entire video board structure weighs 1.2 million pounds. So, boy, those arches better be heavy or strong, because they're holding up that dome, holding up the roof, holding up that heavy video board. Now, it is waterproof, so if it happens to rain on it when we have the roof open, and that has happened, it doesn't hurt it at all. And it also comes in very handy when we have our dirt month here at the stadium. We have something called Dirt Month during the month of February. And when we have Dirt Month, we take up our turf, the artificial turf, and we store it, and then we bring in 350 truckloads of dirt. And we spread it all out on top of the concrete that's below the turf. Then we start having our dirt events. We have monster trucks first, then we have dirt bikes. Next we have professional bull riding, and the last thing they do is a professional rodeo. And then after Dirt Month is over, they'll haul all that dirt back out of the stadium and clean it up. But one other thing they do after Dirt Month is over with is they wash the entire video board, because it gets pretty dusty after all the dirt events. So they'll put a guy in a little cherry picker with a power wash machine, and he'll go all around all 4 sides. Takes about 2 days to wash all the dust off left over after Dirt Month is over with. Okay. Now, inside the video board, there are 30 million LED bulbs. If you count all 4 sides, 30 million. Y'all know how many that is. That is a ton of bulbs. And so, in order to get to them and change them out and do the other maintenance that they need to do to the video board, the way they're able to get up inside it is at the end of each end of the video board, there's 2 motorized platforms, and they're able to be lowered down to the field, and then the technicians just jump on the platforms and they pull them up inside the video board. Then once they get up inside, there's like 9 different levels they'll stop at, and there's a little catwalk section off each level, and that's how the technicians are able to get around inside the video board, change out those bulbs, and do the other maintenance needed to the video board. And wanted to comment about the video board. Everything you see on the video board, everything was actually here at the stadium. It's an event that was held here at the stadium. So that will give you a really good idea of all the different kinds of events that we've had here. Now, the video board, it's 90 feet above the field right now, and that's where it stays most of the time. That's where it stays for the Cowboys games. But it is able to be lowered down as close to the field as 25 feet, or it can be pulled up above as high as 115 feet above the field. Now, when we first opened the stadium, however, the video board was fixed in place. It wasn't able to be moved at all. But about 5 months after we opened, U2 came and said, hey, we want to do a concert at AT&T Stadium. And we're like, great, come on down. But the problem is their stage. It was so big. It was 110 feet tall. And so it was going to bunk right into the video board. So they decided at that point, oh my gosh, this is going to be a problem in the future for other concerts probably that want to come here. So we got to figure out a way to raise and lower this thing. So at that point, they installed 16 steel cables that you see up the top, and that's how they're able to raise and lower it. You can see the steel cable pulley system that they put in. And those cables are really heavy duty. They're about 3 inches in diameter, but it doesn't look like they're that big from here, does it? That's because they're so far away. Remember, it's 292 feet up. So we are able to raise and lower it now. And another cool thing about our video board is it's capable of supporting a basketball arena style scoreboard. So when we do have basketball games, we just attach that scoreboard up underneath the video board, and then we lower the whole structure down closer to the basketball court. And those things are about 100,000 pounds, so they're pretty heavy as well. Any questions about that video board? Y'all make a mental note. Oh, yes, go ahead. How is it such good quality? Because Mitsubishi had very good high definition technology and put that in place. 30 million LED bulbs, that's a lot of brightness too. That helps a lot with the clarity as well. Yes?
So to bring it up and down, how do you do it?
Say it again?
So to bring the video board up and down, to raise it and lower it, how do you do it?
The video board is controlled. We have a special control room just for the video board. And so the technicians hang out in the control room. It's over on the 7th out of 8th levels over there. We'll pass by it later in our tour and I'll point it out to you. But that's where they have buttons that they're able to raise and lower it, and they control the cables, the 16 cables up there. So it's probably, I haven't ever actually seen it, but it's probably just as easy as punching a button. Anybody else? All right, last thing we want to talk about real quickly, we already talked about the different surfaces that we have available when I mentioned the dirt month, but we also have college turf that we're able to put down when we host college games, and we did that just recently. And so the process when we want to take up our turf, the turf comes in 5-yard wide strips, and it rolls up just like a giant roll of carpet would, okay? And so it takes about 6 to 8 hours to bring up the turf, and we just roll it up and haul it off, and we store it in the event level parking garage. And that's currently where the college turf is. So then we bring out the college turf, and we'll lay it all down. It's also in 5-yard wide increments. And it takes about 12 hours to lay down a turf, though. It takes about twice as long because they have to make sure everything lines up just right. And the turf does Velcro down, actually. But they'll line it all up, and then on the ends of the college turf, it's blank. So what they'll do is they'll spray paint the names of the 2 colleges that happen to be playing, and they'll use a washable paint. So it's really cool after the game is over with, and they can just wash out the names in the ends of the college turf and then reuse it next time around and paint 2 new names when the next 2 colleges come to play. All right, so that is the second kind of surface. The third we've already talked about is just plain old dirt. 350 truckloads is how many it takes. And the fourth kind of surface that we have here is real live grass sod. So when the international soccer people come calling and they want to play a soccer game here, they don't want to do it on artificial turf. They're just a little bit funny that way. They want real grass. So we'll bring in real live grass sod. We'll take up our artificial turf. And the sod is giant. It's not like your Home Depot sizes. It's like big pieces of grass sod. So they'll lay it all out on top of the concrete there, and they'll spray it with stuff to kind of help green it up and keep it alive for the next 4 or 5 days. And depending on the time of the year, if we host the soccer games in the winter time, most of the time they'll increase the temperature inside the stadium a little bit to help the grass stay alive for the next 4 to 5 days. Then they'll have their soccer event, and then after it's over with, they'll take all that sod back out, and they'll donate it to local parks and schools usually, so it's not wasted. And then they'll put the Cowboys turf back down. But the Cowboys turf is what stays down most of the time. And it will be down for the high school football games that we're fixing to host for the next 4 or 5 days. Okay, yes ma'am.
What's the difference between the NFL turf and the college turf?
Good question. I get that all the time. It's real easy. Y'all take a look where the hash marks in the middle of the field are right there. When you're down on the field, you'll notice they line up exactly with the outside of the goal post, okay, for the NFL turf. Now, the college turf, those hash marks are set out wider, so they don't line up with the goals. I don't know the reason for that, but that's the only difference that I'm aware of because they're both otherwise the same. Any other questions? All right. Well, you are sitting in something called club seats right now, and they're more comfortable. They've got more padding than, say, seats in the end zone areas or the upper concourse. And these club seats run about from end zone to end zone, and because they are more comfortable, they are a little more expensive, but they do come with a cool perk in that you get access to the club behind your seat if you buy one of these kind of seats. So that's going to be our next stop. That's Main Club North right there, and we'll walk inside and I'll tell you a little bit more about that when we get up there.
We're about to take an elevator up to the 7th out of 8th floor, so I'll see y'all in the elevator. Okay guys, we're here, and I don't know what the heck this is. This is weird. You have? Oh my. What is this? What? Never mind. Never mind. Do y'all see this? Not for public use. I know. And we're using it. I know. She's always trying to get stuff. Let's go. Watch out. Guys. Whoa. We're getting guys. Hi, Viper Videos. That's Annabella's videos. No, that's not right there. Oh, okay, this is not our fault.
We're dying! Oh my gosh.
Oh god, we're dying.
Oh my gosh. Look, it's a brick wall.
It's a brick wall.
Yay!
Yay, we're here.
Can you send this video to me before you post it?
Sure.
Okay, it might be too long to send stuff. You can just send me clips individually.
Okay, guys, we are going in. What?
This is the press box.
We didn't get to go in there last time.
Is this better?
Wow.
And if you're not
What?
hey, that's me! That's me!
No, it's not. It's not you.
Press it in the chat.
Ow! Don't hit my phone. Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is cool.
This is so awesome. Look at those little people down there. See the little people? Dude, look how cool that is.
This is cool.
That's our friend Janice. They do not have a they're arguing. Wow, this is so awesome. Guys, I want you to take a look at this.
Yo, Viper Videos. Subscribe.
Yes, subscribe, guys.
Those aren't people
Alright, so this is the media press box. And does everybody know what the media does? They're the ones that write about the sports, and they write the sports articles in the sports section, or for Sports Illustrated, or for TVs or blogs or whatever. But that's where this is where all the people who have to work during the game, they come here to do their reporting on the Cowboys and whoever they're playing. So this will seat about 300 people, and on game day they'll come from all over the world to cover the game because Cowboys are a world team, really. A lot of fans around the world for the Cowboys, so people are always interested in how the Cowboys are doing. But the thing that's different about where this media press box is located in this stadium compared to other stadiums is normally it's at the 50-yard line. He wanted to keep the 50-yard area open for the fans and for his guests. So I thought that was a pretty neat and unique thing that he did here. But everybody that's in this room is well taken care of because they do have a good view of the game. They have a good view of the video boards. They've got all the TVs they could possibly need so they can have other football games tuned in at the same time that they also may have to report on as part of working, because basically they're working during the game. And then you can see there's some cords in the areas here so they can hook up their laptops and basically write their sports articles during the time that they're here. Now in the back of the media press box they have an area where they can get their food and beverage, and everything for the writers, the sports writers, is pretty much free. They attend the game for free, they park for free, they come up here and get to hang out and work and eat and drink for free. So it's a pretty good deal for the people who actually have to work during the game. What do y'all think? It's a pretty good view, right?
Yeah.
Now they do keep this glass closed in this area, but our next stop is going to be a luxury suite, and it will probably have the glass open. So a lot of times they'll close the glass just to kind of cut down on some of the noise from the crowd, because they are working here, and that way they can concentrate. This picture is a really good picture of what it's like on game day when the Cowboys come out to start the game. This is the Miller Lite Club, and we're going to actually go through the club to get to the field to end our tour today.
Is that why you want to be sponsored? You want to be sponsored?
Yeah, that's why that's why she wants to be sponsored. Okay, guys, so we're heading to a luxury spa or a luxury what you would call it? I don't know. Oh no! I tripped. Okay. Anyway.
Imagine if you dropped that.
What is it? A luxury what?
A luxury
Sweet. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, we're heading to a luxury. That's Troy Aikman. Okay, we are heading to the luxury suite right now. Sorry for my grammar, guys. Have y'all ever noticed that in my videos I have bad grammar? And that's because I have this expander. I had a video on it, but I deleted it because it was so stupid. But anyway, we're walking to the.
I'm the brick maker. I do reviews on Lego sets, polybags, classic sets. Go check it out. Link in the description below. Okay.
So we're heading right now. I think this is it. Let's check around the corner. Yeah, I think this is it. Oh my God, it is. Wow. Look at this.
This is the luxury suite in Dallas.
Stop it.
This is the luxury suite in the Dallas Cowboys stadium. It's one of the luxury suites of many.
Talk about luxury suites here at AT&T Stadium. We have over 300 luxury suites in our stadium on 5 different levels. We're currently in one on the very highest level. We're on level 7 out of 8 levels. This is called the star level that we're on right now. We also have suites right below this level. It's called the Ring of Honor level, and then below that, which is called the silver level. So those are the top 3 levels where we have suites in the stadium. The 4th level where we have suites is the field level suites. Do y'all see the dugout looking things with stars up above them down there on the field? Okay, and those are the field level suites, and they're very, very cool because they come with underground parking and they come with access to the field level club on that side. And the easy way to tell which side is the home side, the Cowboy side, and which side is the visitor side is look at the star in the middle of the field, and whichever direction it's pointing is toward the Cowboy side, toward the home side. So that's a real easy way to get yourself oriented if you get lost. But that is, now the field level suites, check them out when you get down to the field because they're actually about a foot below field level. So you might think, that's not a very good view because you're going to be standing down, looking up, and there'll be players and cheerleaders and coaches in your way, which is true. So the remedy for that is if you have a field level suite, you also get a seat in the first 2 rows above your suite. And so that's where you would actually sit and watch the game. So the way most field level suite holders, what they'll usually do is go hang out in the Miller Lite Club, which is right at the 50-yard line where the exit sign is, and they'll wait for the Cowboys to come right through and start the game. And then once they do that, then they'll walk back to their field level suite and they'll take the back stairwell to get up to their seats, and then they'll watch the game from their seats above their suite. Now, on the end zone, field level suites are a little bit different configuration in that those folks, and those are called touchdown suites, by the way, those folks have their seats in front of their suite. Y'all see that? So they would actually sit in front of their field level suite to watch the game. So that is the 4th level. The 5th level, where we have suites, is the level that Mr. Jones has his suite on. And that is, you see the group of people across the field over there? Okay, right to the right of that is a 3-sided structure. That's Mr. Jones's perch. So that's where he and his sons will sneak off to during the game to watch the game kind of in private. And that is right above his suite. Can you just barely see it's lit up just a little bit right below that glassed-in area below the seats that those people are sitting in? Y'all see what I'm talking about? That's Mr. Jones's suite, and he has the biggest suite in the stadium. His will hold about 100 people, so then there are suites on either side of his that go all the way around the stadium. And those are called the Hall of Fame level suites. They're the closest elevated suites in the NFL. They're just 25 rows from the field. But no matter where your suite is in the stadium, you're going to have certain amenities come with your suite.
We're going to the Cotton Ball.
Yeah, we're going to the Cotton Bowl. What is it? Cotton Bowl something?
Cotton Ball Suite.
Yeah, Cotton Ball Suite. I apologize for the Cotton Ball. It's supposed to be the Cotton Bowl, but my friend Riley calls it the Cotton Ball. So, and yeah, we're heading to it right now. I think this is it. Let's go, go, go. Okay. Oh wait, no. Sorry, that's pictures.
Let's go on.
Okay, guys. So, oh my god. Look at all these pictures. Wow. Okay, so we are.
Jerry.
Why?
It's just a little.
Oh, guys, look at all these helmets.
Why do you see this other wall?
No way. I'm vlogging, that's what I'm doing. Guys, Naomi's crazy, so go ahead and go unsubscribe to her. She doesn't have a YouTube channel. I'm kidding. What? I'm doing YouTube. Yeah, you can be in it. Hi, Sean.
Hey,
yeah, everyone
subscribe to his channel.
Yes.
And then in the front glass, you'll see touchdown plays etched in the front glass from some previous footballs, including one right here in this etching right here. This is one that Mr. Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson both played in back in 1965.
Okay, we are heading to the top floor of the entire stadium, guys. Hey, this guy right here wants to say something.
No, I want to hold the camera and
Oh,
take
you
a
want to
video.
hold the camera? What do you want to say?
Take a video.
What do you want to say?
Hello.
Okay. Anyway, we are going to go to the top floor of the entire stadium, guys. And, oh, we are. Oh, okay. All right, guys. So we are here, and let's take a look at it.
Colin?
Okay, guys. We are here, and oh, look at this.
We're on the side now. We're just like, wait, what?
Oh, look at this. Have you all ever seen this? I think I've been here before.
Good look at the big arch. You can see where it ends over here. You see how big it really is.
You got your phone down
Each arch
there.
is
Yeah, it's shocking.
50
Yeah.
wide by 35
I'm gonna fall down there.
Remember we said each arch is about a quarter of a mile in length, and each arch weighs 6.5 pounds. So something that
I'm holding
big
it tight.
and that
Here we
long,
go,
you
bye-bye.
have to really do something to stabilize the wobble back and forth. So you can see where the arch terminates in concrete and steel abutment. And that thing goes straight down into the earth for 71 feet. So almost 7 stories down.
Really?
Then it makes a sharp right turn and it spills out towards the street for 176 feet. So that's what keeps this stadium secure and not moving around at all, if you will. Now everybody across the street, you know our neighbors, that's the Texas Rangers and Global Land Park. Does everybody know they're getting a new stadium?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody know why?
What? Do y'all see this?
It's the
the ice cube has it.
It's not cold like I think it was. It's not cold.
That'll be ready in the 2020 baseball season is what I'm hearing. They're not going to tear down that stadium though. It will be repurposed. The latest I heard was condos and apartments. And I want to give you an example. Remember I told you this place was so big it kind of messes up your ability to accurately perceive size? Let me give you an example of that. You see the speakers hanging down from the ceiling, the kind of curved things?
Oh yes, right there.
In real life, those are the length of an 18-wheeler.
What?
They don't look that big from here, but we're still kind of far away from them. But that's how big they really are.
No. Wow. No way.
What is that?
Those are the size of an 18-wheeler. What?
Y'all ready to go down to the locker rooms next? All right, we're gonna do the cheerleader locker room first, then we'll move on to Cowboys, and we're gonna hit.
They're talking about those speakers. No, they're talking about these speakers right here. What? Where? These speakers that's curved, right there. Those? Yeah. Yeah, those speakers that are curved. Those right here. These are like.
I thought they were talking about those little baby.
No. No. Is it okay that I didn't see the speakers that he was talking about? Because there was no speakers up there that he was talking about. No. Okay, so, yeah. I don't know where we're heading to, but let's go. Okay, guys, I just figured out where we're heading to, and we are heading to the locker rooms. Guys, I want y'all to look at this view. Look at this view. It's about to crack. I hear cracking. Trust fall. Trust fall?
Trust fall. It's not crack.
Don't
It's
go.
probably like oh my god. It was literally
I'm not gonna lean on this
unbreakable.
thing, but
Even if a monster truck ran into it.
bulletproof.
If a monster truck ran into it, it wouldn't break.
Oh my god, there's
Really?
Yeah.
If you want to see more things like this, subscribe to this channel. Yes. Yay, we're going in another elevator. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, guys, we are going on this elevator again. So, you know what? Look. Alright, can I
We go to the post-game interview room, and then we're going to walk through the Miller Lite Club to get to
My
the
name is
field.
Sean.
The very first thing we'll do when we get to the field is walk to the star in the middle of the field, and we'll do a group photo. Then, depending on what your teachers want to let you do, you can either have a few minutes on the field or...
Oh my god. Are you serious? If you're a girl watching this right now, you might know what these are.
This is my sister's dance teacher. I need this.
Me? I'm not.
Yeah, that's my
Okay, we're on.
Don't
Alright,
who?
so welcome to the cheerleader locker room. This year's squad has 36 ladies on it, and of the 36, we have 13 rookies. The rookies start with Alexandria over here and go to the left and curve around and in with Tara there. Those are your 13 rookies. And on the back wall, the 4 ladies on the right are the captains, and the 4 ladies on the left are the co-captains. And they're also some of the most tenured members of the squad. Jen is in her 6th season, Janelle's in her 5th, and Lacey's in her 4th. Oh, please don't sit on the lockers for me. There's chairs over here if you need.
Sorry guys, this was a cheerleader locker room, but now we're heading to the Cowboy locker room. Okay guys, we took out the Cowboy locker room, and here it is. Wow! What? I don't know what I just said, but oh look, there's Tony Romo, Jason Witten, DeMarcus Ware. What?
I wish it.
Look at this. Sean Lee. Here's Sean Lee.
What's up, Sean Lee?
Okay, guys. So next after this, we are going to go see what the Cowboys do, and they
This is how they do like their IBS.
oh yeah, I think this is the Cowboys eye black and stuff. And yeah, so what they do is, well, they come here on a bus, and then all the stuff from the Frisco, all the stuff that they need, is already in the locker when they get here. And what they do is they come over here, I think it is, but they come over here and then go through, you see that walkway over there? They go, so I'll show you in a minute, but we're about to do it in a minute, so yeah. Okay guys, we are doing what the Cowboys are doing for every single game. They walk down this path right here, And then
The half five.
look at all these, look at all the turf. That's all the turf for the field and stuff. But anyway, this is what the Cowboys do.
Dude, we're going here.
I know. But they walk over here from that path,
And it makes us look.
and they go down here, and oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. And they come here, they get all pumped up and stuff, and this is where they come out, and this is awesome. Guys, we are on the field. Oh my god, this is so awesome. Guys, this is so awesome. Alright guys, well I'm gonna go ahead and play, and well I think I'll show a little bit more after this, but I think we're gonna play here and then eat lunch, but this is pretty awesome guys, so I'll see you in a little bit. Okay guys, we just got done playing on the field, and now where are we heading?
Going to eat.
Oh, we're going to eat. Okay. Okay, guys. We're playing some games right here. You know what? How about let's not? Whoa! That was on purpose. Okay, guys. It's been a great time at the Dallas Cowboy Stadium. Now, I'm trying to find all my classmates so they can say goodbye to you. Okay, guys.
Bye. Dude, I'm awesome. You see?
This is
California.
Yeah.
Pink, I like
Okay,
pink.
guys.
Yeah.
We're saying goodbye. This is the end of my YouTube video.
Bye.
Peace out.
Peace out, yo.
Bye.
Dude, I'm Beast Mode Savage. I'm balling every day.
Sure. Well, go ahead and go subscribe to my channel. Peace out.
Post notifications.
He meant to say post the notifications.
And what else? What
Like,
else?
of course.
Go Cowboys, you know? Go Cowboys!
Go Cowboys!